Hey, forever beautiful. Okay, y'all. So, as promised, I am back with another story time, y'all. Thank you so much for checking me out. Now, before we get into it, because I'm going straight into it, make sure you turn that button blue, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you are privy to every single video that I upload, y'all. Okay, now let me get straight into it. So, this is just the prelude to the story that I really want to tell. Now, um, one Thanksgiving that I made every single thing by myself, right? And my mommy and her husband came over, and then it was us. So, we sitting there, we hanging out, we talking. Of course, some music going. It's always got to be some music going. Anywho, and we are enjoying ourselves, having a good time. Now it's time to eat. So I'm talking about, I made a lot of stuff, a lot. And I'm making plates. And my mommy, now she digging in. She was like, man, everything looks good and all of this. I said, well, I hope you like it. She ate the dressing and she tasted the dressing like she just smashed the whole portion of dressing. No. So she tasted the dressing and she was like, girl, what you do to this dressing? Now, I'm believing that she was going to say something other than what I thought it was, right? And she said, what you do to this dressing? I said, what you mean? Because I'm scared at this point. She was like, this dressing tastes better than mine. Here I go. Huh. So when she said that, I knew I was on to something. And I've been making it like that ever since, right? You know, I got my own secret ingredient, though, which I would never tell. Never. People trying to get it, but it ain't gonna never happen. Anywho, now this leads me to the real story that I want to tell. So she comes in one day. We had a family building, blah, 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 whatever. So she comes in one day. Of course, I'm there. And she got all of these groceries, right? And I'm like, dang, what's the special occasion? She was like, nothing. I just want to cook. Okay, well, what you cooking? You need some help? She was like, nope. She said, I'm doing macaroni, I'm doing greens, I'm doing blah, 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 blah. It was a lot of stuff, right? And I'm like, dang, this going to be a good dinner. My mouth was already watering because I knew what it was going to be. So now she done changed her mind. She said, you know what? You can't help me with something. I need you to help me pick these greens. Here I go. I ain't never picked no greens before. And she was like, yes, you have. I didn't want to do it. Right? I didn't want to do it. So she was like, girl, help me pick these greens. So she got all of these bushels of greens. I'm like, this is never ending. I don't want to do this. I'm whining and stuff. Just a big baby, ridiculous. And she was like, girl, it's gonna go quick. It ain't gonna be that bad. I said, do you see how many you got? You got too many. She was like, well, it's a lot of us, so we gonna need them. I'm like, whined and whined. But I wasn't going to get out of it. I don't care how much I was whining. It wasn't going to work, right? So I tried, though. Believe me, I tried. Now, we done turned on the music. It's always music. I can't do nothing without music. I don't know who can, but I cannot. So she had some beer. I'm grown. I'm well past grown. I can drink a beer. Anywho, so I don't drink beer, but whatever. At that time, I did. Anywho, so she said, you want a beer? Sure. Got a bitch, got a bitch. You came in my room. She got the whole setup. You got the big stupid bowl for the greens and this, that, and the third. You got your trash over here. You got this over there. I'm like, we don't have to be in my room to do this. We could just go in the kitchen because my room was off the kitchen. Why are we in here? She was like, girl, just come on. So, so we are picking and picking and picking, but I think because it was so much conversation and the music was going, I'm talking about singing and dancing and everything else, right? And I'm just sitting there and we talking so much stuff, and I'm not paying attention to. Now y'all know, right? When you go to the grocery store and you picking your greens, whatever kind they are, whatever anything fresh that you're gonna do, you absolutely know and have always heard that this is the reason that you have to wash them because it be like little bugs and stuff in there. And I let me tell you something. I don't do bugs. I don't play with them. I don't like none of them. I don't want nothing flying. I don't want nothing crawling. I don't want nothing moving around me. Okay, that's first things first. So we sitting there. We ain't paying attention. Now this is the part that blew me. So finally, because you moving, you working so fast, da, 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 this, that, and the third. Baby, when I looked up, I'm talking about all of these. It was so many bugs. I'm talking about just all over my arm. I was in shock for a minute, but not too much because it didn't stop me from jumping up and running to the bathroom. Now, I ain't run to my bathroom. I had my own bathroom. It was too small for the work I needed to do. I ran straight to the main bathroom, okay, and jumped in the tub. And I'm talking about I stripped. Do you hear me? I got to get this off of me. I cannot. And then you had to flux and stuff afterwards. Just creepy crawlers. I'm like, oh no, never, never, never again will I do this. She was like, girl, get the stuff off you and change clothes or whatever you're gonna do and come on back. I said, you not listening. I'm done with these greens. I'm not doing it. I can't clean. I can't pick no more greens. She was like, but we did so many already. There ain't that many left. Listen, you can try to convince me as much as you need to, and I understand your argument. I swear I do. I promise I do. But I'm telling you that is done. It's over. I'm out. And she was like, where you going? I ain't going back in there. That's what I'm not going to do. She was like, girl, it's not that bad. It's not that bad for you because that's what you used to doing. It's not bothering you because it's not a big deal for you. I'm telling you, it is for me. I'm not used to this. This ain't my thing. And I can do anything else. What else do you need help with? I will be more than happy to do that. But these greens, over. And she was laughing. She couldn't stop laughing. It's not funny because it's not bothering you. It's affecting me. This is messing with my mental at this point. You know, I don't know how much she understood it, how much she got it, but she was adamant about what she was saying. And like I said, I hear you, but you got to hear me too. No, no, I'm done. And so that was the end of that. And she was like, but you gonna be happy to eat some? I'm definitely gonna eat some. I have put in my work. It's over now. It is done. Mommy, please, you have got to understand my plight. And she was like, that's a shame. It's such a shame. Well, listen, it could be, it might be, and clearly it is, but you gonna have to accept it because it's nothing further I can do. Maybe so and so can help you. Maybe so and so can help you. Maybe this one. I don't care who helps you. I'm just telling you, I'm not any further. And it was funny after the fact. You know, I was almost traumatized with this. Almost. I like to think that I'm strong in a lot of areas, right? But clearly, that one was that one was not one of them. That was not it. Do you hear me? So yeah, I done drug that out just a little bit, but yeah, that was a mess. Yeah, no, that wasn't my thing. Anywho, it's safe to say today I do not care for greens. Matter of fact, after that situation, I no longer cared for greens. Now I do spinach all day, every day. I'm not picking nothing. Okay, I like fresh spinach. Now I'm gonna get that home, do what I gotta do with that, and then I can cook it. Then I eat spinach every day. I keep me some spinach. I don't feel balanced when I don't have spinach. Greens, I don't want a green. I don't want nobody's greens. I don't, cause I don't know if they cleaning them properly, and you don't know what they put in that pot, and you don't know what you're gonna get out of it. So, because I feel this way, I'm not eating nobody's greens. Now, if you got something else, some cabbage, I do all day. I keep some spinach and cabbage. Got some in there, and I think I'm making some cabbage tomorrow. Okay, but greens, yeah, that ain't for me. I don't care for greens. And you can, I'm surprised you can make the absolute best greens. I smell them. I ain't gonna eat them. I don't trust them. So I'm gonna steer clear. And that's the best I can do. I ain't going no further than that. Okay. But yeah, that was funny. Like I said, in that moment, it was not because I was freaking out. But I can look back on it and talk about it. Rest in paradise, mommy. But yeah, no, that wasn't for me. Anywho, y'all. So I don't know why that just hit me all of a sudden, and I had to tell this story. Okay. But yeah. Anywho, well, that is the end of that, and that is going to conclude this story time, y'all. And I don't know about tonight, but tomorrow, I'm telling y'all, I'm really, really feeling like I want to tell a bunch of stuff, and yeah. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But maybe I should start doing my story times a little bit earlier in the week because I'm noticing, like when I'm posting, depending on how long it's taking them to load, it might not even load until if I start like this time of night, something like that. It might not even load until after 12, but I'm early enough now, so we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely gonna do another story time tomorrow. Huh. I feel like I'm getting back to my old self when I was doing triple uploads every day. Okay? Sure. I was posting a lot, man. But yeah. Anywho, however, whatever, I need to get on this now because I don't know how long it's going to take. Hopefully, it'll load before 12. That way, I'll still have the two that I say, well, the three that I said. However, whatever. Anywho, I'll see y'all for the next story time, y'all. Bye.